Hey guys, G1 Hextron here, and today we're going to take a look at another figure from the Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series, Luke Skywalker in his Bespin gear. Now this is the second time we've received this character in this series, the first time being Wave 1 whenever we got the fighter pilot Luke Skywalker. Now even though these guys are supposed to represent the same character, they look like two totally different people. This guy looks a little bit more like Luke Skywalker in my opinion. Now the faces, they're completely different. This guy has a little bit more thicker bone structure or chubby cheeks, I guess you could say, where this one's a little bit more narrow. The hair color is obviously different. I do prefer this one more. But the other thing is, what I absolutely love about the 6-inch Blackline series is the attention to detail, and because Mark Hamill played Luke Skywalker, they actually added the mole on the right side of his cheek. This guy doesn't have it, so I'm a little bit disappointed over that. It's probably the only time I'm ever going to get disappointed over a mole, but you know, on the figure, it really made him. Let's go ahead and look closer at these guys so you can see them individually. Here he is. You can definitely see the mole right there. I also do like the fact that his eyes look directly at you, to where whenever we look at the Bespin gear one, you can see that he does not have the mole. It's a little bit more narrow face, and his eyes are kind of like going up and to the left. I have no idea who he's looking at. Maybe if Darth Vader, when we get that figure, maybe if he's like 8 feet tall, then it'll make sense then. But it's a little strange. Maybe we need to bend his head down. He still looks like he's looking straight up. But anyways, as far as take his weapons out, as far as the actual figure and the gear that he has on, man, it looks really good. I do like this costume. You see the nice little pockets there, and he's got a nice black wash all over, the nice belt. That really looks like it's kind of got this nice leather with these silver studs on here. Same thing with the holster with the gun over here. It's the same blaster that came with the pilot one. So not too bad. I really do dig this, and you can see there's a lot of nice detail there in the hair. Just nice looking all over. It was actually the pilot version that really got me into the series and made me commit to it, and I'm glad I did. There's some really cool figures that are going to be coming out here pretty soon. Now, as far as the accessories, we'll cover those real quick before we get into comparisons and articulation. Take his gun out. Again, it's the same gun that you saw with the other version. So he's got that little brown handle down there. He's got the silver here at the end. He can't put his finger through the trigger there. So nice little blaster. The other one being his lightsaber does come with that again. You can take this out, set that off to the side. I would probably put it in my box if I was going to keep it attached. But this will has a little ring right there and his hook on his belt, so that'll set off to the side. So you can still display him with all his weapons, with his gun in his holster and his lightsaber here on his hip. So not too bad looking. As far as the articulation, let's get that sucker closed right there. As far as his articulation, he can move his head all the way around, do all that nice stuff. He can bend up and down, so there's a joint right there. You also have the joint that goes in and out here, rotates 360 degrees. The elbows, they bend 90 degrees, and he has wrist swivel. And he can also bend the left one. It can go down, and it can go up. So if you can kind of see that. This one, how does this wrist go? Oh, this wrist goes down and up as well. So it's not one of those that one goes down and up and the other one goes side to side. So they're both exactly the same. As far as his waist, it's kind of a waist and an ab crunch at the same time. The belt does a really nice job of kind of hiding some of this to make it look like it's just his waist rotating here. But you can see that it rotates all the way around, so no hindrance there. It kind of moves, scrunches back and forth, so a lot of range of movement there. Same with the legs. These guys go forward. They can go back just so much because of his butt right there is hitting the leg. They can go out about that far. He does have a thigh cut that you see right there. The knees are fantastic, double jointed knees, and obviously the foot can go up and down and rotate however you need to be. So on both sides. So really nice figure. I do dig this guy. I wish it was the pilot gear head sculpt and they just painted it this color. Would have been a lot nicer in my opinion, but I'm not dissatisfied with the figure. I'm still glad I have it. Alright, let's take a look at a few more size comparisons. We already saw him with the other Luke Skywalker. There he is with the Stormtrooper that is a little bit taller than him. Here he is with Han Solo. which is a little bit taller than him as well. So Luke Skywalker is actually quite short. One of the things that is kind of a negative, I guess you could say, is the ball joint to hold his head on there. And the Stormtrooper, whenever we cover that, we'll get into that. But his ball joint's a lot larger, so you can't fit that head on there and have a Luke Skywalker. So you can see it right there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I wish they would have made that ball joint so we can make it be a Stormtrooper Luke Skywalker or Han Solo. That would have been awesome. But thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you guys later, and I will be reviewing the rest of the 6-inch Blackline series here very shortly, and then I'll get back onto Ninja Turtles and Transformers. So talk to you later. Have a nice day. Bye.